Okay, I have the 3, the negative 5, and 2. Again, y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Writing these equations several times is going to help you remember it. Okay, so let's substitute everything in. I've got y minus, I'm going to put that negative 5 inside parentheses, equals 2x minus 3. The only thing I need to do here is I can simplify this piece right here to become y plus 5 equals 2x minus 3. And there we go. There's my equation. Now, to convert that into slope-intercept form, let's write my slope-intercept form up here. And my new equation, y plus 5 equals 2x minus 3. To write my new equation, what you're going to do is distribute first. So y plus 5 equals 2x minus 6. I need to get my y by itself, so in order to do that, I'm going to subtract 5 from those sides. I have y equals 2x minus 11. And there's my answer. Okay, the last piece, I'm going to take my ax plus by equals c. I'm going to take my new equation, y equals 2x minus 11. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to move my x to the other side by subtracting 2x from both sides. And here is one of our rules. I'm left with negative 2x plus y equals negative 11. Here is one of your rules. This negative 2x, a cannot be negative. Okay, cannot be negative. So in order to get rid of this negative sign, what I can do is take my entire equation and take the opposite of it. And by doing that, I'm going to essentially multiply everything by negative 1. So I'm left with 2x plus y equals positive 11. Now that's my final answer. But a cannot be negative. That is one of my first rules. Okay, so let's try another example problem. We have negative 5 and 2 as our coordinate, and our slope is negative 3/5. Our point-slope equation, y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So y minus our y1, which is 2. Our slope is negative 3/5. X minus a negative 5. Make sure to put that negative inside parentheses so that you don't get quite confused. You can go ahead and simplify. Y minus 2 equals negative 3/5. X plus 5. We don't want to do any distributing just yet. As soon as we start distributing, now we're on to the slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, so we have y minus 2 equals negative 3/5, parentheses, x plus 5. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is distribute. Y minus 2 equals negative 3/5, x. Negative 3/5 times 5 becomes a negative 15 over 5. I can simplify that down to negative 3. I'm now going to add 2 to both sides. Y equals negative 3/5 x. Negative 3 plus 2 is a negative 1. And that is my slope-intercept form of the equation. So we have point-slope and we have slope-intercept form. Those are the two easy ones. Standard form can get a little tricky. So let's take our standard form equation, ax plus by equals c. we have y equals negative 3/5 x minus 1. Again, we're going to get our x and our y together, so we're going to add 3/5 to both sides. And I have 3/5 x plus y equals negative 1. Okay, again, A is being picky. A cannot be a fraction. If it cannot be a fraction, that automatically tells you that it cannot be a decimal as well. But typically you would see it in fraction form and you have to convert that. Cannot be a fraction. To get rid of this, what you're going to do is you're going to multiply by the denominator. So 3/5 x plus y equals negative 1. And you have to multiply the entire thing by the denominator. When I do that, 5 times 3/5, that cancels out and you're left with 3x. You have to multiply 5 times your y. So 5 times y is just 5y. And 5 times your negative 1. And it becomes a negative 5. And that is the second form. So 3x plus 5y equals negative 5 is our final